morning. We're going to go through some of the stock picks. We're going to talk about what we traded and what was hot and what was not. All right. So let me go out there, ladies and gentlemen, and let me tell you what we traded this morning. By the way, all the trades that we've done, I'm just going to bring something else up here really quick. I'm just going to bring up a little browser right here, and it's going to go to my Twitter page. Now, here's my tweet, and here are the stocks right here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Twitter feed. I did it 16 minutes ago, so I was done. My meeting starts at 9. By the time I'm done with my meeting and I'm able to tweet it, these are the stock symbols that we found. Now, have any of you guys familiar with any of these stocks? Okay, Jeff has a question. So you mean you did pre-market trading? That's right, Jeff. That's exactly what I did, pre-market trading. Okay. Now, who here? That's basically the tweet that I did. These are the stock symbols I traded, and now let's go check out and see what they're doing. Okay. So let me bring this back up here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So here's the stocks that were traded, and these are the pre-market trades that we've done so far. All right. Now, these are the stocks that we're in. Now, obviously, not all of them worked out, but you see I'm running with my winners. There's one trade that I didn't get off because I was a little distracted with the, which is obviously the biggest winner I think right now, is the LOCO. But we're going to go through them and look at them really quick. LOCO. This is one stock that was a little bit more volatile. We found it earlier at 9 o'clock. This is something that was moving nice pre-market, and because I was getting ready for the meeting, listen, I can't get them all, but I got what I needed. That's all that matters. So this was obviously one of the nice winners. Went from 38.50 to 39.74. Now, who here has a calculator? Anybody here have a calculator? Who has a calculator? Jeffrey, you have one. Nobody has a calculator. Okay, if you don't have a calculator, you better go buy one because that's one of the biggest failure rates of trading. Now, let's do the math, okay? If you bought 1,000 shares of stock at when we called it out this morning, and at the end of the meeting, at 9:15, you bought it at $35.50 minus what's trading right now, $39.50. How much money is that, ladies and gentlemen? How much money is that? Jeffrey, you said you have one on your computer. What's 35.50 minus 39.50? All right. Now, what about 38.50 minus 39.50? That was just a test. Okay, good. You guys get that pretty quickly. What is 38.50 minus 39.50? That's $1. $1 times 1,000 shares is how much money? $1,000. And how much time is that? And how much time? What is 9:15 minus 9:40? 25 minutes. Who here does not want that job? Who doesn't want that job? Okay, for $29, I could have gave you that pick, and you made $1,000. Sounds great, Jeffrey, right? Is Jeffrey the only one that wants to make money here? Who here wants to trade as a career? Paul is saying yes. This is has this started yet? Yes, Paul, we have started. We started at 9 o'clock. Now let's talk about some other stocks that we traded. Fox, F-O-X-A. I gave away a big profit so far. All right, Fox. Another one that was I gave this morning. Here's the Twitter feed. Okay, and let me just bring over my professional trade room. This is my room right here. And these are all traders. Just want to bring this over. This is why I invited all of you guys to join me. And I'm going to just scroll up and just show you. When we start the meeting, you could see right here, I start really at 9:53. You can see we were testing it, and room's open. And then right here, you could see right at 9:20, by the time I finish the meeting, these are the stock picks that we put out. So I want you all to write those stock symbols down. All right? want you all to take those stocks down because you're going to need it. Going to put it in there. So those are the trades that we traded, and you could see, you know, how everyone is starting to do some trades in there. Mike got out; he made 31 cents. Look at these guys; they're done at 9:39. They already made their day's pay. Okay, Dwayne made 53 cents. Jeff made on Shine 42 cents on the trade. And you might stop and think about it. What the hell is 42 cents? Well, do the math. 42 cents times 1,000 shares is how much money? What's 42 cents times 1,000 shares? It's $420. You know what $420 times 5 days a week times 52 weeks a year? It's over $100,000. Who here doesn't want that job? All right. Here's a very cheap stock that we're doing pretty well on. HZNP. And this is a stock that obviously was also, you know, right here. I put the Twitter feed. I gave it to you at HZNP. All right, there it is. You see it? Okay. Now look at this stock right at 9:30 when we called it out. 9.7, even though it backed off. Look where it is right now. If you bought 1,000 shares of a $9 stock, that's $9,000, and now including if you bought on margin. All right. If you were up $390 right now, what would you do? Right now. If you're up right now, $400 on a trade. Paul says sell. Good idea, Paul. And because of you, I'm going to take that profit. All right. Here you have another $400 winner in the stock. FOXA. We're up $390 on that trade. Stock went up really nicely. If you were up $380 right now, what would you do? What would you do right now? Paul says sell. Is Paul the only one who wants to take a profit? All right, Paul, I'm with you, buddy. I'm taking my money. Shine. Up $1,000 as of right now. The stock was obviously one of the nicest trades, I think, this morning. 9 o'clock thing didn't show anything other than just going straight up. If you're up $1,000 right now, is Paul the only one that wants to do it? Paul, what would you do? Hamlet and Lori, wow, they're all saying the same thing. Here we go. Let's take a profit, right? Let's take the $1,000. All right. We're down $10. Oh, my God, what am I going to do? Is my wife going to kill me? I'm losing in a position. What do we do? Do we hold on and try to make the $10 back, or do we sell it? What do you think? Get out, right? All right, now the UAUA is a swing trade I'm doing, so just disregard that. That's a long-term trade that I've been just trading, so it's just sitting in my account. So if you do the math, ladies and gentlemen, how much money are we on right now? We lost $10 on one. We made $390 on another, $390 and $1,000. So how much are we up? Roughly about $2,000. Okay. Anything wrong with that? Anything wrong? Now, one of you just asked me a question, Fausto, how did you find those stocks? Okay. Well, guess what? That's what the cyber group's all about. That's my professional trading room. Remember, I am a 12-time champion. I actually would have been a 25-time champion if I could have got more schools to compete against me. But and I'm not trying to brag, but I'm just being honest with you. I live here in New York. I was trained by some of the best traders in the world, okay? And I could teach you how to do the same thing. Trading, what do you need a mutual fund anymore? Are you sick and tired of them charging you commissions? Are you sick and tired that you have to put money in an IRA and give it to someone else to trade? Why don't you do it yourself? Pick up the phone and get into the trading room. Join us. And you'll see it. We do this every day. Listen, if you only got one of those trades that I gave out, you would have been ecstatic. And guess what? Look what time it is. We are done. We are finished. There's no need to trade anymore. We made our money in 15 minutes. Actually 30 minutes because we did some pre-market trading. Okay? But ladies and gentlemen, this is what trading's all about. This is why I love what I do, and this is what I told you yesterday. This is why trading's the best job in the world. You are your own boss. You could come and go whenever you please. You could do this anywhere in the world. And I told you and I guaranteed you yesterday, for the ones that were fortunate to register yesterday, you're going to make your $29. Well, guess what? I did that by 100 times. Okay? That's what it's all about. Now, any questions so far, ladies and gentlemen? A couple of questions coming across here. What I like to do is answer any questions. I know when you get out, I just didn't know when to get in. Lori, listen, that's what we teach you here at Cyber Trading University. Okay? Listen, that's a trading room, it's a teaching room. There's two ways how we do it. How much do you need to have in your account to start? Jeffrey, let me pick the cheapest stock that we traded, right? The stock HZNT. How much money do you need to trade a $10 stock? If 1,000 shares, $10,000 on margin, was it $5,000? You don't need that much money. Did you enter the trades using HFTs and exit HFT rules? Well, first of all, there's no rules to HFTs, okay? But seeing those big block orders, absolutely, absolutely. That's what made me jump in and jump out of those trades. That's right, Hermat, yes. Can you average a person do pre-market? Yes. John, the whole idea about trading, John, is that I will teach you how to have VIP service to something that a lot of you have never been exposed or never allowed to. And I will allow you to show you how to get into pre-market trading. That's what I teach you here at Cyber Trading University. That's where I make most of my money. How much? David says, how much money do you need to start? A capital you need to get started with the system. David, call my office, talk to my education advisor, okay? You could talk to an instructor. Listen, I already answered you, David. Okay, but David, let me explain to everyone. Does everyone remember what I said yesterday? What is the biggest reason why people fail in trading? What is the biggest reason? No money, no managing risk. Actually, that's right, opening up a brokerage account. The biggest mistake people make, the first biggest mistake, is they want to try it and see if they like it, and then they'll learn later. Yeah, that's the doctor that you want to do brain surgery on your loved ones, right? Okay, so the thing is this. Don't worry about how much money you need. Don't worry about what software you need. Don't worry about any of that stuff. What you need is a mentor. You need someone to show you, is trading for you first or not? That's what you need, okay? Now, I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I made my money. You know, if I can do, if I could teach you guys how to make $2,000 a day times 5 days a week, I'm just adding this up on my calculator, times 52 weeks, you're talking about $500,000. Thank you very much. What more do you need to see? So, who here wants to part and for 2 weeks and watch me trade for 2 weeks and do this as a career? Anyone here want to learn how to do this and see it happen on a daily basis? Now, like I told you, I'm gonna make you one guarantee. If I cannot show you stocks that move minimum 20%, just call me back and you'll get a complete refund. So this is what you need to do, guys. Now, if anyone has any questions, I want you to take down my personal email address. I answer all my emails. Now, I get bombarded with a lot of emails, but I will get to you within a day or so. I want you to email me if you have any questions regarding anything. Listen, the cheapest and easiest education that you're going to get is asking a true professional, then trying to figure it out and browse the internet and call brokerage firms where they get these teenager kids in there to work there. Trust me, you want to talk to a professional, send me an email. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Now, know what your profit goals are. daily, weekly. Be realistic. You know, if I could teach you to trade 1,000 shares, because that's usually the ultimate goal, at 50 cents a day, 5 days a week, you're talking $130,000 a year. I have students that I've trained, and you'll meet them in the trading room. I have students that are making thousands, tens of thousands of dollars a day trade. Now, granted, they've been there for a long time. They're a different league than you, okay? But it's never too late to learn. I always guarantee everyone something else. The stock market's not going out of business, and it's not too late to learn trading. This is just the beginning. All right, so you're stepping into something that who needs to go back to work? I mean, let's think about it. How many of you here are too qualified to go back to work because they want to hire you? What do you need that job for? To go to work and listen to somebody for 8 hours a day telling you what to do? You know what? I'll go to trading. Anyone here sick and tired of, you know, that Social Security's not paying enough and you want to make a couple extra bucks? You know what? Forget about that. I'll do it myself. Anyone here sick and tired of, you know, just sitting there and having someone trade their money for you and always calling you up and trying to sell something else? You know what? Forget about that. Get in the trading room and learn how to do yourself. And that's you, Mary. That's you, Mike and John. I know. I speak to all of you. Okay? I love what I do. I've been doing this for 20 years. I have a reputation. I speak all over the world. And the thing is this. I teach everybody like you. So all you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is come learn and start learning how to make the 200 to 500 a day. So forget about what I made. I'll show you how to make what most people looking to make is just a day's pay. Now, like I told you, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, give me 2 weeks, and don't judge me on my winners. I want you to judge me on my losers of how few I have, because I'm not always right. But I'm 70% of the time I'm right. But I want you to judge me on my 30% of my losers, like I just took that $10 loss, and you see how I control big losses. Because that is probably one of the hardest things that you probably learn. Once again, it's money back guaranteed, $29. I can't prove it to you. Feel free to send me an email. Says Fausto, you know what? You don't make any money. All right. Now, this is what I'm going to do as a bonus. For the first 10 callers, I'm going to give away a free Cyber mouse pad, okay? All you have to pay is shipping and handling for the mouse pad. So now I'm going to do a bonus on top of everything. Yesterday I gave you guys a bonus. For the ones who bought yesterday, you're going to get a free consultation with me, okay? So you got that is completely off the table. But for the ones that sign up right now, the first 10 callers will get free Cyber mouse pad. I can guarantee you, I think it'll save you millions, thousands. So great little novelty to have. So give us a call now. This is our number, 877-70-CYBER. I usually recommend people to do things a little bit quicker by just going to our website at, where are we? Just go to cybertrainuniversity.com and just register online. That'll probably be the quickest and most fastest way to get through it. All right, let me just put that in there for you. Now, any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Any more questions anyone have? Any other questions? Are you? Deb, that's a very good question. Are you separating classes from the beginners prior to the trading room? Well, Deb, that's an excellent question. What I recommend you to do is call and talk to one of the education advisors. What I do is I separate the we have a trading room and we have a teaching room. We have two separate rooms, so they're both totally separate. Okay, so that's what I kind of recommend you to do. And he'll tell you a little bit more about how we teach you. Listen, the goal is this. You're not going to learn how to trade in 2 weeks. It takes months to learn it. But the goal is, what I always kind of advise everybody to do is that there are a lot of schools out there, and I know some of you here have taken some courses with other people, paid courses, and probably spent a lot of money too. I always tell everyone, do this. You might not like the way I sound. You might not like the way I look. But you don't have to like me. You just have to respect me. And when you have a mentor, you should sample everybody out there, and you got to be able to see, you know, that you could respect and learn from that person. And if that's the kind of trading you're doing, So if that's what you want to do, then go with that person and then start your mentoring and your training. But please don't go out there and try to learn this on your own, because you're going to, like I told you, it is a 90% failure rate when it comes to trading. A couple other trades. Yes, Charles, we're going to do afternoon picks at 2:30. So when you log into the Cyber Group room, you're going to also get the afternoon picks at 2:30. Is there any special tools that we need, software, hardware? No. You need zero. All I need is your divided attention to sit back and watch and learn. That's all you need. Don't worry about any of that stuff. All you're going to do is get yourself in trouble. Hamet. Jeff has a question. After the trial, how much is it? Jeff, after the trial, if you want to continue, you let us know. It's $200 a month to be a Cyber Group member. If you we're not going to bill you or charge you. You let us know if we feel that we're worthy. If you're not, no big deal. But the trial is $29. After that, it's $200 a month. And actually, in September, it's actually going to be $300 a month. So you can lock in your rates now if you're interested. Just to let you know. Can I open an account after I'm from Denmark? Absolutely, Tom. Absolutely. We deal with traders all over the world. Actually, I have a few students that are in there from Denmark. So you'll probably make some friends. Mary Beth, regarding about your concern, you know what? Call my education advisors here, and they'll answer that question regarding about your concern about taking the course and about opening up an account. Everyone's a case-by-case basis. There are other ways around it that you might not be affected by that rule, okay? What time my webinar start, Cliff? It actually started at 9 a.m., and if you joined the free webinar, it started at 9:35. No problem, Mary Beth. I look forward to teaching you. Now, like I told all of you guys, 2-week trial with me. You're gonna see some high frequency trading. You're gonna see some live trading. You're gonna see pre-market trading. You're gonna be exposed to professional traders. Everything. Well, don't worry about Cliff. It was recorded. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? How do I set up a market pre-open trades? Do TD offer this service, Lee? Yes, they do. See, Lee, that's something that you also have to learn. A lot of the brokerage firms don't want to tell you about it because they don't want you to have access to pre-market. Several reasons. First of all, they find that 90% of the people are probably going to lose their money in pre-market because they don't know what they're looking at. They don't give you certain access to certain things, but you will be able to see it, and I will train you from that. There are no other hidden fees, Matthew. Absolutely not. But Matthew, that's the thing you have to understand. You need to, you got to trust the person, and you have to respect that person. That's going to mentor you. You got to be careful with these brokerage firms because there's a lot of brokerage firms out there that are just there to just, trade against you. Remember, we don't work for them. We're not a brokerage firm. We're a school. And we're going to teach you the best ways possible that will help you to be very successful at it. At least you give it a shot. All right, everyone. So with that said, once again, first 10 callers get a free mouse pad. Register online. Once you register, you're going to have access immediately to the trading room. You're also going to get some videos you're going to be able to watch. It's going to give you a little head start of what you need to do and what you're going to learn in the trading room. And then after 2 weeks, if you want to continue, feel free to let us know, and you'll be happy to be a member. And if you're not happy, let me know, and you'll get your money back guarantee. All right, guys? And in the meantime, how long does it take to learn to get started trading? David, everyone's a case-by-case basis. And keep in mind, we just don't talk about stocks. We talk about swing trading. We talk about options. We talk about Forex. We do all this in the trading room. But realistically, Dave, I would say about 3 months. No, John, you know what? I'm done. I'm done for the day. I made my money. There's nothing more to trade, John. But you know what? I will be in my trading room. So So if you register, you will see me do some trades in there. But I got to get back to my students and my traders and work with them. All right. James, not only am I going to teach you how to find big winners, but I'm going to teach you how to figure it out on your own. Remember, I cannot not always be there. I'm going to be your parent. You're going to be my student, and eventually, you're going to be my child. Actually, I'm going to show you eventually how to drive the car, and you're going to be able to do it on your own. Thanks a lot, John. Everyone, listen, from everyone here at CyberTrade University, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. And once again, to register, just go to our website or call us up. And once again, the first 10 callers will get a free mouse pad, my famous mouse pad here at CyberTrade University. So just go right to CyberTrade University, right on the homepage on the right, or right there, you can register for the promo. Thanks, everyone. Hope you enjoyed a lot. And for the ones that logged in late, the worst thing, the bad thing I could tell you that you missed is that we made only $2,000. So it will be recorded. You can go back and review it. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.